Who will be crowned Mzansi's next cooking star? The search continues right here on Color Your Plate with KOO.
My name is Nonhle Themba. I'm from the East Rand, Johannesburg. I am the managing director for 6 Day Creation. We create memorable event for any special occasion.
My name is Onando. I was born and bred in Limpopo, Venda, but I currently reside in Edenvale. I hold a bachelor's degree in food technology, and I am currently pursuing a career in professional chef.
I'm Fatima Hashim. I am from Midrand in Johannesburg, and I am a chartered accountant. I really wanted to do something out of the ordinary. I've never been on TV, so when I heard about this, I said, no, let me give it a shot.
Igama lami nguLukani Nyakama, ndisuka e-Eastern Cape, ngihlala eKhayelitsha. Bendisebenzela i-catering company, phekela i-movie ne-commercials. Ngoku ndizivule eyami catering.
Hello, contestants.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Excited.
You each have something special to share with Mzansi, and this is your opportunity to showcase your talent. This competition is all about inspiring South Africans with new ideas on how to be healthier and stronger. And KOO makes that convenient with tasty nutrition.
And you get to join KOO in their quest for well-balanced and nutritious meals within families in South Africa. And the 4 of you are fighting for that one spot to go into the next round. Only one of you can take it. I wonder who it's going to be. Who?
I hope I make it to the top 6. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe that I can, make it.
Now there's a lot to play for. The winner of this competition will walk away with 75,000 Rand in cash from KOO.
Wow.
Sure, with 75,000 Rand, I would definitely want to renovate my kitchen. I feel it's the most boring thing in my house.
And that's not all. The winner will also get a Thermomix TM6 premium set worth more than 40,000 Rand.
Ooh, wow.
Okay?
I am thinking of revamping my kitchen, so the Thermomix would definitely be a great addition.
And this is how it's going to work. Each contestant will have the same mixed box of ingredients.
That's right, Arthur. And in the mystery box, you'll find today's KOO hero ingredient, as well as a number of other ingredients.
And you must incorporate all your ingredients from your mystery box. How you do that is really up to you.
Okay, are you ready to find out what's in that box?
Ready?
Yes. Okay.
Open that box.
Voila!
Oh.
Sure. Yeah.
You guys seem scared. What's going on?
It never
It will be a good challenge. It will take me slightly out of my comfort zone.
So today's KOO hero ingredient is our KOO Peach Slices. They are in many South African households. They are known for those classic desserts like peaches and custard, trifle, peach cobbler, you name it.
We used to eat KOO peaches every Sunday. After lunch, my mom will make custard jelly and KOO peaches. I used to love the juice. I remember me and my siblings, we used to fight over that juice.
I ate a whole lot of KOO Peach Slices growing up. It has always been the brand at home in our kitchen cupboards.
And also in the box, you'll find almonds, condensed milk, cream cheese, and Oros Lemos.
Now you are the first group of contestants to prepare something sweet for us. I have been waiting. So the pressure is on you.
I don't have a favorite dessert to make because I don't make dessert at all.
I love making desserts, but it's not my exact forte.
To help you today, I've prepared a little masterclass using these ingredients for a little inspiration. Are you guys ready?
I'm excited.
Okay, let's do it.
Meeting Chef Ruben is such an amazing experience, and having a masterclass from him is even more fantastic.
A sweet challenge. I've got a sweet tooth, so it's not going to be that difficult to please me today. We've got quite a few things going on here. The great thing is we're using all those ingredients that's in the mystery box with a few other ingredients that's out there. Limos. Okay. I think this is the one thing everyone was maybe a little bit worried about, eh? But we're doing a sweet challenge. There's sugar in here.
Yes.
So how can that be a problem?
Right?
Yeah. And then you have that kind of lime flavor. So we're gonna, let's say, add a cup. I'm not trying to caramelize it. I just want to concentrate it a little bit more. We are making a deconstructed cheesecake. And deconstructed is basically all the ingredients are there that you'll have in a cheesecake. We're not baking it, just gonna set it, we're gonna give it flavor.
I think it's actually a very creative way of presenting cheesecake.
Ibisa, so we're gonna blend our peach slices. Syrup goes in there, but I'm gonna be careful not to add too much in there because obviously I want a certain consistency. So just to puree it. The nice thing about deconstructed dessert is you can add sort of different elements to it. You know, there's a lot of freedom. So let's add that in there. Okay, so we have cream cheese, a little bit of vanilla essence, not too much. I like to cook with the pods. I love what they bring to a dish. You can even add some of that in there. And then to that mixture, we're also gonna add, for sweetness, condensed milk. We don't want too much. I like a dessert that's sweet, but not too sweet.
The last time I had condensed milk was when I was in primary. It's taking me back to my childhood.
Faster?
Yeah, and there you go faster, yeah. You press down on that. So that's kind of to get that peach nice incorporated in there. Maybe you can go faster.
Now we're talking. Now we're moving.
Add a tiny bit of that. But I like the consistency, yeah. Okay, our limos is also just about ready. To that, we're gonna add the gelatin. So we've used 1 sachet of the gelatin and we've bloomed it just like a 1/4 cup of water. And then obviously you add it to a warm liquid. So the reason I bloom it obviously hydrates the gelatin. If you don't do it, you run the risk that it doesn't dissolve properly. What I'm doing here is I'm using like a flat tray. This is gonna go straight into the freezer, but then it will sit in like 20 minutes, even less than that. So we're gonna make a nice thin sort of jelly because we're gonna use it when it comes to plating. It's nice to add little vanilla seeds in there.
I see that.
If you don't mind, just to grate some zest of the lime on there for us. That adds, again, we're building flavor. Okay, so I'm just gonna shred this mint. Also, the one thing you must always remember with fresh herbs, when you chop it, you have to make sure your knife's always super sharp. If it's not sharp, you basically bruise your herbs and they go brown. So that's gonna go into the freezer.
It smells very minty, earthy, and very refreshing.
Ibisa, we're gonna pull it together. You ready to make some fire?
Absolutely. Are we ready?
Ready.
I like it.
These are the leftover peaches we didn't puree for our cheesecake mix. Okay, so there's some vanilla pod and caster sugar mixed. I'm not gonna sort of make it extra sweet, so that's just to help it to caramelize a little bit more, you know? Just give it a nice sort of brulee.
There we go. I didn't realize how much I would love doing
You're
this.
enjoying that, are you enjoying that now?
I'm enjoying this.
Thank you, Timbisa. I know you're enjoying it, but you have to stop now. Thank you. Here we have some meringue.
When I think about meringue, I think about something that is big.
Oh, that looks good.
What's fascinating for me is that this one's blowtorched and it looks amazing.
Now we need our mixture that we made.
Yes.
That's the almonds that you got in your box. A bit of flour, some butter. You can add a bit of sugar and also some toasted coconut we've added to it.
Chef, did you toast the almonds first?
Yeah, I think about it like that. Think about all the ingredients. How can I make it more exciting instead of just adding it? These are little blueberries. Olive oil works well even in some desserts with chocolate. So there's just a bit of olive oil and it kind of glosses these blueberries really nicely.
Oh.
You know, in a dessert, if you have freshness as well, eh?
Yeah. It also adds a bit of color to it.
Yeah, color. But look how they sort of stand out, the gloss.
They do.
ibaluleke kakhulu because umuntu uqale atye ngamehlo and then abese uya-enjoya ke ngoku i-dessert yakhe.
And then our limos.
I think the best tip that I'm taking from this masterclass is definitely the different elements that you need to be aware of, the height that you need to give, that desserts shouldn't be sweet all the time.
That looks incredible.
It looks classy. It's giving 5-star.
Just looks so colorful.
There you have it, a little deconstructed cheesecake. It's got a bit of texture going with the crumbs. It's got the creaminess of the cheesecake. Let's taste.
I think the presentation looks absolutely amazing. I'm quite surprised that we can get so many different elements in such a short space of time.
The tartness of that cream cheese is
I don't like desserts that's too sweet. Try and balance your sweetness.
It tastes so good. Like, I love the combination of how everything is coming together on the palate. Really, really amazing.
Going nicely.
And that meringue as well.
Are you feeling inspired? Yeah. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, let's go.
Cookware supplied by Chef Diversitas, promoting healthier cooking by minimizing the need for excessive oils and fats. Hand-picked and prepared for your convenience. KOO Peaches, only the best will do. Color your plate with KOO.
Contestants,
yes, chef.
are you feeling peachy?
Remember, you have 1 hour to make that impressive dessert. We're still looking for color, balance, and creativity.
So, are you ready?
We are ready.
Ready, steady, color your plates.
I entered Color Your Plate with KOO because most importantly, I want to win. On top of winning, I also just want to push myself, and I believe this is the right platform for me to do so.
Okay guys, I think you obviously now have to be very careful in terms of choosing what you're going to be making in an hour, because I mean it takes away maybe baking a cake or anything like that. So you got to have to think really strategically.
Yeah, you have to take calculated risks when it comes to something like this, because you have to put something on the plate, you know.
But we're looking for someone who's going to obviously push the boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Just, not make something that is, already made.
It's a difficult challenge.
Okay, let's see how they're getting along.
I say yes.
I'm starting with a cake. I'm going to make like a small sheet cake,
But I know that it's not going to be cool enough for me to ice it. So I'm going to be deconstructing my cake along with other elements using all the mystery ingredients.
Fatima, so you've decided to make a cake after all, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna try my luck and see how it goes, but I think it might be worth it. When I saw the masterclass, I thought, oh, a cake might be too long, let me make a meringue, but I'm not very familiar with it, so I'd rather just stick with what I'm comfortable with.
So you bake a lot at home, or?
I will consider myself the baker of the family. Cakes are my thing, desserts not so much, but let's see.
I cook for my family. I have a husband and a toddler. So cooking for two fussy people is challenging, but it makes me want to think out of the box so that it's not boring.
So how did then you start cooking and baking as a CA, and those are two different things?
Yeah, I think I'll call it a hobby. To be away from the numbers, I would say that the kitchen is kind of my thing.
Limos, what's your strategy there?
Two folds. One is with the mousse, and then the second one I'm gonna try and make a tool. Instead of water, I'm gonna be using the concentrate.
A tuile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, that still sounds like a lot in an hour, so we're gonna leave you alone to get...
What's going in my cake mixture would be some peaches and a little bit of the syrup, just to give it that moist feeling in the cake.
I love to cook. It has always been a passion, and I've always been that mom that makes those colorful dishes at home. My boys love my cooking, including my husband, so I hope I can make them proud.
Awusabi ngathi uyashake nokushake nje. Kwenzakalani lapho?
Hey, ama nerves athini?
Just imagine go to the stage at Mrs. South Africa and this is your thing. So what is your plan today?
I'm making frosting cream cheese here. I'll be making truffle. Truffles? Yes. I just enjoy doing that, especially when you've got kids, because they can always help you out.
Yes.
To create some nice small balls.
So now that your kids are not here, what is your plan so that you make it in time?
No, I will.
And then you're going to make truffles using the chocolate.
At the end, I'm just going to coat the truffles.
You're going to dip it in there.
Dip it, yeah.
Nice. And the limos, where's that going? Also in that mixture?
In there.
Okay.
Just like 1 teaspoon.
As long as we can taste it.
I think you will.
Okay.
I'm doing a puree for my mousse, so I'll just blend it nicely so that it get that nice and soft texture.
Hey, Lucania.
Yes, sir.
How's things going here?
Yeah, so far so good.
You're used to the sort of pressure of a kitchen, obviously.
Yes, I'm used to, yeah. So I'm gonna make like a peach mousse. It's gonna have a crust, a nice crust at the bottom, and then I'll make a puree on top and finish it off with some nice herbs.
Is dessert your thing?
No, I prefer meat.
Yeah.
That's where I belong, like.
So since you prefer meat, is this challenge intimidating for you?
Not really, you see, I like challenges, you see.
Nice.
Even though it came as a blow, like in my heart, in my time.
How long have you worked as a chef?
More than 10 years.
10 years already?
Yes,
that's
more than 10
He's got
years.
enough experience.
Today I've decided to make a sponge cake and a cream cheese and mascarpone filling with peach and toasted almond compote.
Una, I see the time there. What are you timing?
I want to time my sponge cake. I just want to put it in the oven.
I understand that you're a food scientist. So what sort of skills and techniques from your day job are you bringing to this kitchen today?
The weird part about food science is it's actually not even the cooking part of it. It's basically the processing and the technology behind. But I've currently just enrolled in a culinary school, just to up my game. I'm hoping that those practical skills that I've gained recently will definitely show in the plate that I'll put out today.
That's good. I'm also interested in the sponge cake, just in terms of timing, so you're going to need some time to cool it down. Do you want to sort of lace it with a bit of syrup, or you're going to keep it?
I'm going to make limos oros syrup, then I'm going to glaze my cake because it's a flat cake.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you were made for this type of thing?
I guess time will tell. I guess at the end I'll get to find out if I'm made for this or not.
Today I'm making a peach mousse. It's my first time making a dessert, so...
Ever
Ever in my life, you see. I'm used to meat and, savory things. So this is all new to me, but I'm gonna try and impress the judges. Yes.
Yeah. I'm using KOO Peach Slices both ways. One is in the cake and one is in a peach mousse that I'm going to be making now.
So I am making a mascarpone and cream cheese filling with a bit of the peach syrup because we don't want to waste anything, and a bit of lemon zest just to balance off the sweetness and bring that tanginess. Yeah.
Sana, I just feel tension. Everybody's just stressed.
The pressure is getting worse.
It's
That's
getting
all I can
worse.
say.
But why? This is your dream. This is what you do.
I'm definitely putting myself out there today.
Yes.
And I just hope it pays off at the end of the day.
But also, you're a content creator, so you should be used to these things.
I know.
So what do you mean?
The pressure is just different today. I've got a lot of experienced people around me, so yeah, it makes it worse.
Or is it us that's stressing you? Because we're making content about you now, you're not making the content.
Yes.
I guess so. But I will be back.
Please don't come back to my station.
Contestants, you have 30 minutes left. We are halfway. Come on, vocal, let's go.
I'm gonna be serving deconstructed mousse cake in a cocktail glass. My plan, now I'm gonna get the mint, and I've got some jelly in the freezer. It means I'm gonna finish it off with that on top, and then I'll just let this one chill there in the fridge.
I think I'm definitely running out of time, so...
Cake's in the oven.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
in the oven. Mousse is getting ready.
Yeah.
I want to make a cream cheese frosting, which shouldn't take too much of time. I wanted to have brown sugar syrup for the almonds. I don't know if that's going to happen, otherwise I'm going to make a crumble.
Can I give you some advice?
Yes.
I think it's maybe time for editing a little bit.
Yes.
Like browning that in brown sugar and you have syrup going there, it's not necessary.
How much time is left for the cake?
Another 5-7 minutes.
Okay. You're halfway through the challenge. You still have time.
I like Chef Ruben's recommendations, and I'm going to cut out some of the elements that I haven't yet started.
The plan for my peach compote, I'm also going to saute the peach chunks and then get it to reduce, and then I will then add my toasted almonds and sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon just to bring the two components together.
Lucanio,
See,
it's halfway and you're already plating.
yes, look.
So this challenge was just a walk in the park for you.
Can you believe it? It's new to me, you see.
Okay, but that's part of your dessert. That's not the whole dessert, eh? Are you still busy with some other things?
No, this is my dessert. You see, the only thing I'll do now is the peach work and some garnish.
Okay, so I'll say use that time, create something extra sort of, to add to that because now you have time.
With the rest of my time, I'm going to prepare my garnish. Time is just a bonus.
We've been doing this competition for like 3 seasons now, okay? Yeah. We have never, especially in a sweet challenge, seen anybody finish the challenge in half an hour.
Who finished the challenge in half an hour?
Lucanio. Yes.
I'm like, is that in addition to your dessert? And he said to me, no, that is my dessert.
Yeah, okay. And he's very confident about it.
In your expert opinion, will that be enough to win this competition?
I can't say whether it's a positive or a negative. Yeah, I think with half an hour, you can still make us a starter and maybe a main course.
Don't be mean.
Sweeten up any occasion. KOO Peaches, the perfect partner for those Easter desserts. Color your custard and trifle with KOO.
I'm going to start making the truffle. So I'm adding coconuts, condensed milk and butter to the tennis biscuits to create a nice dough so that I can be able to make like nice small balls.
So you've got the truffles, you're busy with that. You're going to melt the chocolate. I mean, that's going to go quick.
Yes.
Do you maybe want to get some water going?
I do.
Yeah, and then we can put the bowl with the chocolate over the water. And then it can start, melting while you're doing this.
Awesome.
Okay. Smells good. The almonds.
The peaches and cinnamon. You're doing well.
Yeah, I think that peaches and almond, the mixture you made there with the cinnamon is going to taste awesome. Because, that's actually a classic combination too.
I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah?
Just going with my guts and instincts, I don't know.
What else can you trust?
Exactly.
So the mousse, basically I'll add condensed milk, the cream cheese together with the peaches. And then it'll create that nice smooth texture. And then I'm going to put that away in the fridge to sit.
I'm okay with the almonds so far. I would have liked for them to be on skewers and let the sugars drip down, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna go with the flow and let's see what happens. I'm trying to make a tuile here. It looks a little bit too oily. It's not looking good.
Despite the judges' concern and confident in the decision, because I've got all the ingredients in my dish. The flavors is nice. It's more of a sweetness, but not too sweet. Slightly creamy, crunchy. I've got all the textures right, you see. I'm happy with my progress.
Contestants, you have 15 minutes to go. Time's running out.
15 minutes left and I still need to finish my kebabs. So I'm just going to sprinkle some custard sugar followed by the blowtorch.
Nonse, so when do you plan melting the chocolate? Because there isn't enough time left anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to get going now.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously the nerves are up right now.
Onarena, is it peach two ways?
Yeah, so I just want to have different textures of peach since it's the hero ingredient.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're mixing it with the...
So this is cream cheese and mascarpone, yeah, and a bit of lime.
Okay.
Hi, Mrs. SA, you could do your thing, it was stressful because of the work in it, but it's nothing compared to this.
My almonds are not browning. So I'm deciding to turn off the heat and within a blink of an eye,
My almonds.
they were starting to burn. I'm thinking I can still salvage some, therefore I'm not gonna fry others again.
Looks like Lucanio used his last 15 minutes to clean his station. Look at that.
It's all clean. He's got his dessert already in the fridge, kind of just cooling down or maybe sitting. Lucanio, I would say don't waste this time. How else can you impress us over and above your speed?
Maybe I'll try and do some garnish maybe next to
Exactly. Come up with some other stuff then.
Okay. Chef Ruben says like I need to add something. I will take that advice.
Oh no. This one is actually the thicker one. This one's the thinner one. I think I'm gonna do the thinner one.
Okay. Oh, you made a bigger plan.
I've got 2 plans.
I see you. I see you. I see how you work. I love it. Okay.
This is fine.
So my second cake, I did not put that much peaches in, but I think I'd rather play it safe with less than having to serve the judges something I'm quite disappointed with.
Okay, happy days, happy days.
Happy days.
It did rise a little bit. It looks from the outside, there's a bit of a crunch.
Yeah.
And you want it nice and soft on the inside, kind of spongy.
Spongy.
And then you
This
have...
is just going to bring in a bit of moisture as well.
your limos. Because while it's warm, it will obviously absorb more. Using basil, is that garnish?
So I want to make a basil sauce just to bring the freshness to the... Yeah.
Okay, just leave yourself enough time to plate, eh?
Yes.
At this point, I wish I was Lucanio, like the guy's done. He's done. And I'm here busy running around trying to figure out what to put on the plate. It must be nice being him.
I don't want to do too much. I think I did enough to impress the judges. I would be very happy if I can get in the top 6, yeah.
Just a little bit more than 10 minutes left. Okay, so that's the last. You just want to melt that, then you're going to start coating?
Yes. So does that mean now you're just going to start plating, or is there anything else that you need to do?
No, nothing else.
I can even see your hands shaking, villagers.
Just so you know, once the basil turns brown,
Yeah, then it's going to be
syrup's
bitter.
going to taste
Bitter.
like that.
Yeah.
I think everything is coming well. The cake is also good. I'm really just happy at this point. I just hope that the flavors will complement each other.
Chocolate is not melting. 6 minutes to go. What do I do?
There's a fire in the studio, so luckily I'm finished and I put the fire out.
Hayibo uyatshisa ngoku.
Isiwa ngapha le nto. Liphephe libaleke phaa lazongena apha egesini.
Wazositshisela ikitchen ukhanya.
Hayi ndimanga nami ndiyanqanda apha le nto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, ke mntasekhaya. Ndithi nguwe lo sitshisela indawo.
Hayi anginamtshisa ikhitshi labantu yo.
So uzovela ume nje ulinde abanye nje.
No, sendigqibile le nto. Bengifuna nje uthayidisha nje apha le nto. But anginabhawuli yamanzi, ya.
So xa ubile da zintoni ezibazenzayo kudala ndigqibile mna.
No, yabona sisi wami nje uma bejonge mna nje uma bezoba nervous sisi. So it's better mna like be chilled. I mean like ngiyenzile yabo. Angibuyi ngamfa.
They must be chilled.
They must be chilled, you see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have nothing to worry about now.
Okay.
My mousse is not set. It's a bit runny.
I was trying to create that consistency of, building it up, but it's a bit watery.
It's a bit too thin for that. Okay, but you can't change that now, so you're going to have to kind of think around that. Oh, do you want it to go on here? Remember, you have something that's set there already, so it's fine for that to go over there.
Okay.
I'm not planning on using a plate for my final look. I'll use a cup, so at least it will be able to sit.
Contestants, you have 5 minutes to go. Start plating. Make your dessert sweets for your sweets.
My idea for plating will pretty much be a representation of my personality. I'm a very simple person, so my plating will definitely be a simple dish.
See, 5 minutes, you plating. The stress should be, going down a bit.
No, the stress is how you guys are going to receive it.
Okay.
I can put this out, but then if you don't like it, then it defeats the purpose.
No, but as long as you're happy, I need it before till I will receive it. Ngiyabona edges ayahamba.
I don't even care.
Sister man, come on. Please stop stressing.
I'm planning on, I'll just layer up everything and then finish it off with the curds and with the almonds as well.
Contestants, make sure that you have everything on your plate as it's supposed to be. Nothing that's in the fridge. We won't consider that as part of your dish, okay?
So I wanted my plate to look deconstructed, not exactly like Chef Ruben's, but something similar.
1 minute to go. 1 minute.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Lukanya,
Yes.
got 1 minute to go.
Yes, I'm done. I'm just chilling, watching the others to finish. Yeah, they look stressed, but I'm relaxed.
10, 9, 8, 7.
I'm shaking right now. Nose.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cooking! Woo! Good job, everybody!
I don't do plating of this sort. I would normally put everything into one dish and serve. This is quite different for me.
I think I definitely highlighted the KOO Peaches. So you're definitely going to find that element in almost everything on the plate. So I think that's going to score me some brownie points.
I'm really impressed with my creation. I'm not used to working under so much pressure, but I'm feeling confident about it.
I think I've made enough to impress the judges because I've got all the components in my dish, got all the textures right. I'm happy, yeah.
I'm actually really proud of myself. I'm not a dessert person, like I said, so for me to even do something like this, people that know me will be very surprised. So however way it goes, I'm just happy that I was able to push myself.
Complete your 7 colors meal with KOO Peaches, the perfect dessert partner. Convenient and tasty. Color your plate with KOO.
Today was all about peaches and desserts. Tembisa, are you for dessert or are you for snacking on peaches?
I'm for snacking on the peaches. At least 3 to 4 cans and then I'm good. But the challenge, that mystery box wasn't, as bad as I thought it would be. What do you guys think?
The thing for dessert to that can throw you is, if you're not used to maybe cooking, you immediately gonna think, maybe I should bake a cake. Maybe I must make a mousse. Or, and those are all sort of challenging things to do in an hour.
Shall we taste?
Let's do that.
I am quite nervous about having my plate be compared to the others, but I'm hopeful.
Madam Fatima, how are you feeling?
Quite nervous. It was tough. The 1 hour goes too fast, but I am quite happy with what I've got on the plate.
What did you make for us today?
So I've got a sponge with a little bit of peaches and the syrup as well. I've also got a peach mousse. I've got a cream cheese frosting, almond brittle, and bruleed peaches.
Okay. Shall we taste?
I feel my dish is going to impress the judges. I had taken the chance and risk to create a sponge.
Fatima, I'll start with this. I think for me, even though the cake is quite dense, it does have flavor to it, which I kind of like. And if you kind of have that with a bit of the icing, it sort of all works out. And then what saves you is that this mousse with the peach is nice and sort of under-sugared, so less sweetness there. The almonds and then the peaches, that combination really works well together. I think you executed a few things on the plate really well, and then in the end it all worked together for me.
Thank you.
It did kind of fall short for me. I like the flavor of the cake, but the density in itself and the way that it is, I'm not really sure about. When I mix all the flavors together, it did overall make a beautiful dessert.
I think overall, I'm impressed.
Thank you. That's a tough one hearing it from Tembisa that the plate fell a little short.
Look, it's just confirming to us it's a difficult challenge. We kind of looked at those ingredients and thought, it's a sweet challenge, how difficult can that be? Shows you it's not that easy. Okay, on to our next plate.
I'm hoping the judges will be wiped off their feet.
Hello, Nontle.
Hi, judges.
That is stunning to look at.
Thank you so much.
So happy the judges love my plating.
What would moving on to the next round mean for you?
It'll mean so much because just this round on its own has really pushed me out of my comfort zone. So next step will definitely be a good thing for me.
Tell us about your dessert.
So I've created a truffle with coconut and half chocolate, and I've also made a frosting cream cheese and topped it off with some fruit kebab.
Okay, let's taste, guys.
Almost don't want to touch it.
It looks so good.
What an uncomfortable feeling watching the judges eat. It's not a nice feeling, the waiting for feedback.
Noche, it looked great, but I think the vessel you used, the glass, there's quite a lot of it sort of jammed into that glass. When I look at a dessert, I always look at balance. The fruit definitely breaks a bit of that sweetness. And then the crumbs also add a bit of a different type of consistency, but then the truffles also have that kind of same consistency, but a little bit dense then again. And some of the ingredients, like the limos, I don't really pick that up. For that reason, I'm kind of on the fence with it.
I find that I'm having the ingredients. There's truffles there, that the chocolate's there, and then the almonds there. It was dibanisile, but did they make one well-rounded dessert? I'm still struggling with it. But to taste, absolutely, the taste is there. There's flavor.
Okay, thank you.
For me today, what I missed was that roundness of acidity, just to break through, I guess, the creaminess and also the sweetness that was overpowering.
I wish I used like a plate so that all the flavors can come out together. As opposed to the glass, it was overpowering each other and they couldn't really get the different flavors that they were looking for.
Yeah, it was just too much crammed in there, and then obviously that moussiness or that sauce took on the flavor of everything else. Yeah.
The hero ingredient together with the limos couldn't find it. It's really MIA. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a miss for her today.
Yeah. I thought the actual challenge was difficult, but having to wait for the judges to give you feedback, oh my God, the pressure is getting worse.
How was your cook today?
Very hectic. Yeah. But I'm happy that I've got something to present to you guys.
What did you make for us today?
In front of you, you've got a sponge cake glazed with lemons and peach and toasted almonds with cinnamon compote, and then a mascarpone and cream cheese with condensed milk filling. And then there's a peach syrup infused with basil.
Thank you so much. We're going to taste.
Thank you.
The judges' faces, it's giving mixed signals. I'm not sure where I stand at this point.
Una, I thought your dessert was beautiful. The sponge cake is quite nice and fluffy. The contrast of textures that I get quite nice. And I think I love the cinnamon edge that I get from the peaches and almond as well. I think overall, stunning.
Well, I like that it's not overly sweet. The limos, I don't really pick it up, but an interesting kind of feeling that I get from this dessert is it's not very delicate for a dessert. It's quite robust, and I think that comes from the way you treated the peaches and the almonds. And the almonds got like quite a rough roast on them a little bit, which then kind of like overpowers a few other things on the plate. I don't think by any means it's a bad dessert. It's almost there on the edge of something that could be almost like a starter, that you kind of expected from that. It's quite heavy.
The comment from Judge Ruben was heart-piercing. I don't know. Yeah.
All aspects of the dessert are really good on their own, and they're good when you bring them together. I really enjoy that it wasn't overly sweet. I think you really did a good job. You can be really proud of yourself, and you can breathe now. Thank you, Mama.
Thanks, Arthur. I think you definitely knew what I was trying to do with that dish. You got the concept, and so did you, Tembisa.
A good attempt.
I always look at the elements, so if we say peach, and then I'm almost expecting that to be the hero.
Of the day.
Yeah, and I felt that wasn't the hero. I felt the nuts and everything just kind of overpowered that. Yeah. Okay, on to our final tasting.
Yeah.
Perfect in your favorite dessert or as a convenient breakfast snack. KOO Peaches, only the best will do.
Okay, yeah, now we are now for Kalis. So it's about time now.
Hey, Lucanio.
Hey, excited at the same time, very nervy.
Yeah. Well, we've been waiting very long for this dessert. I mean, half an hour it took to finish it. You didn't need more time than that.
No, I didn't need more time than that.
So take us through your dessert.
Oh, it is peach mousse in crust, almond and biscuit, and I use a little bit of that juice of peach. And as zonke i-components ebezipha kule nto kwi-food basket.
Okay, let's taste.
Yep.
Lucanio, I must commend you. I could taste all the ingredients that were in the mystery box.
That makes me feel good. First time making a dessert and the judge is telling me that shows that I've got a potential to become maybe a better chef.
But for me, I'm not sure where the dish is quite landing, because it looks like there's a lot of things that are clashing.
Okay. It's a good feedback for me, like just to improve maybe some of the areas.
The textures are completely different. Ufaka la jelly, and then there's the mousse as well, and then there's the way you treated the peaches as well as ngifake phana. Don't let them tasaka ifakile apple qinaga with the almonds.
Olendi fake ezantsi almonds ne biscuits.
Dithandile. And for me, for my palate, they worked well together. And then because it had that tanginess, and you put that oros lemos in there, and then that tanginess along with the rest of the sweetness and the mere nature of your mousse came together so well for me.
Maybe.
Hayi mangazile nokho.
Yeah,
hayi nokho le 30 minutes yakho ndiyithembile. noNkulunkulu wakho mntasaka ayathandaza wena. Ayathandaza mntasaka nje uvuye.
Your dessert, I think that the flavors are fine and it's not too sweet also. I just think in terms of the ratios of everything in there, it gets lost a little bit, you know. The peach is the hero, so I wanted to taste a bit more of that and the freshness of that. Not a bad first attempt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good feedback. I'm very happy. So for the first time performer, super excited.
I didn't expect it to be a well-rounded full dessert for 30 minutes, and I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. And like I told him, that jelly that he made saved that dish.
Yeah, Limos was always MIA in the other three contestants in some sort of aid pulling through.
I think now we have this quandary where we didn't really have 4 great desserts.
We did.
Yeah, because we definitely expected more from everybody.
Not a good day today.
It was not a good day in the kitchen.
But we have to make the decision at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
My heart is racing right now.
Contestants, congratulations for taking on your Color Your Plate with KOO Kitchen today. I know this is an intimidating space, and I think you can give yourselves a round of applause. You were the very first group to tackle a sweet challenge, and I know that sweets are not something that you would usually make, but in a competition like this, you have to be versatile. I have to say that all of you fell short in some or other way today in your dishes.
Something to think about.
The competition only gets tougher from here. Please remember that.
But it was not a complete disaster today. There was something special in each one of your dishes.
And of course, only one of you can go through. Now let me assure you, the winner today did not win by a big margin. We found some redeeming elements in that person's dessert that said to us, we wanted to see more.
Yeah.
The winner of today's challenge is...
I can literally just feel my spirit leaving my body. I want to be the winner.
Fatima.
What?
Congratulations to you, Fatima.
Well, obviously it's sad that I didn't win, but I'm happy for Fatima. She really deserves it, and I'm just grateful that I was here. I definitely enjoyed the experience, and I have no regrets.
Fatima, congratulations. You're moving on to the next round. Not only that, you walk away with a Chef Diversitas cookware set with 10,000 rand.
Welcome. Now to the rest of you, I mean, this was a tough challenge. I just love the fact that you guys came out here and you gave it a chance, or you gave yourself a chance. Continue cooking and go do things that's difficult, like this challenge. You always learn something new out of it. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will take this as it's a nice experience for me. Like it motivates me to do more next time. So now I know what to expect when I come back next season.
We didn't know it was going to be so difficult.
Oh, this is definitely an amazing platform. One person had to win, and the judges said the margin was very close, so we'll continue cooking.
I honestly did not really expect it. It was a close call, so I've got a lot of planning to do for the next round.
Inspiring Mzansi to be healthier and stronger with tasty, convenient and nutritious meal solutions. See you next week on Color Your Plate with KOO.
Another feel-good production.